gonna be honest, this was not a film that I was like ready to go to the movies and be like, yeah, we're watching fucking Puss in Boots. But this is a film that caught me by surprise. That is for sure. But of course, let's talk about the movie. Today's film is the film Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Puss in Boots: The Last Wish is an adventure comedy animation, and the film is about, of course, Puss in Boots, who is kind of in his last life. He's retired, he's trying to live his life, but things happen. He finds out that, oh, you can wish for your 9 lives again, and he goes to an adventure to make this wish. I'm not gonna lie, this film definitely caught me by surprise. This film is fucking awesome. I loved every minute of this movie, down to the beginning to the end. I was thoroughly entertained and I just loved it. It was freaking amazing. But let's talk about the performances, because there's a lot of actors surprisingly in this film. But let's start off with the main guy, Puss in Boots, played by Mr. Antonio Banderas. And Puss in Boots is in his last life, ladies and gentlemen. Man's about to die. Like, he's been killed multiple times, and now he's in his last life. And he doesn't want to deal with that, especially when the bad wolf comes along to take his last life away. And yeah, he runs away, but he finds out there's a wish to be made to bring his 9 lives back, and he goes on to an adventure to do that. And Antonio Banderas is iconic as this character of Puss in Boots, down to when Shrek came out, and of course, just he's been iconic as Puss in Boots, and it continues there on, and he's awesome as this character, and he definitely improved. And I thought this character is freaking amazing and hilarious at its times, and I thought Antonio Banderas just nailed it this time with this character. And yeah, I mean, I love Antonio Banderas ever since Mask of Zorro, and of course Spy Kids, funny enough. But yeah, he's great as this character. He's in his last life, man. You just want him to be alright, and you gotta feel bad when he has to retire as Puss in Boots. So yes, I thought Antonio Banderas is great in this movie. You also got the returning Salma Hayek as Kitty. She has history with Puss in Boots. She's doing her own thing. She finds out just the same about the wish, and she's trying to make her own wish, and runs into her old friend. And yeah, Salma Hayek is great in this movie. I'm not gonna lie, I have not seen the original Puss in Boots in a very, very long time. So I went into this movie just straight up Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Haven't seen the first one. I should have. But I thought Salma Hayek is great. I thought she's pretty cool. She's funny. And of course, them two, Antonio and Salma Hayek, work just beautiful in this film. And yeah, it's just great. Those two are great. One of the show stealers, in my opinion, has to be Mr. Perro. I don't know the guy who plays him. He's a dog who pretends to be a cat. He's great. The guy who played him did a fantastic job. I love that he's just so positive when shit's hitting the fan, and it's great. And yeah, a lot of things that are not PG with that character. Does a lot of things that are pretty funny. But yeah, I thought the guy who played Pedro did a great job. Supporting, Florence Pugh is in this movie, surprisingly. She plays, what's the girl? The girl with the bears. I forgot. But yeah, she's an orphan. She lives with the bears, and she wants to make her own wish, and you find out why she wants to make that wish. And Florence Pugh is great in this movie. And another show stealer. I thought Florence Pugh is amazing in this movie as usual. Character's really interesting. You really do care for this family, and you really want it really pulls with your strings, surprisingly. I didn't expect that. It did a very good job with that. I thought Florence Pugh was great. Olivia Colman as Mama Bear. She's of course the Mama Bear. She's the mom of all these bears, and she sees, of course, Florence Pugh's character, and she gets fond of her, and she brings her into the pack. And Olivia Colman's great. She plays the Mama Bear pretty well. You also got, I don't know the actor, but he plays Papa Bear. I recognize his voice, and I know the actor from of course, The Departed. Funny enough, but yeah, he's Papa Bear. He's an old man. He's fucking sleeping. He's just trying to live his own life. He's old. He's like, fuck it, I'm just doing what I have to do. And yeah, dude did a good job as well. The villain, though, played by, I think, Wagner Mao, the guy from Narcos, plays the Bad Wolf. And I say this now with confidence, the best animated villain in years. One of the best animated villains ever in years. Ever since fucking Scar, I think. This is the best villain in years. He is so cool. I don't want to say anything, but he is so fucking cool. He is such a menace to Mr. Puss in Boots. It's like, oh my god, that is amazing. The villain, of course, he's the bad wolf. He's tormenting Puss in Boots, he's like, alright, I'm gonna freaking kill you. And Puss in Boots, when he finds out he's in his last life, he's like, oh my god, fucking terrified. And he's a terrifying character, and he's just tracking down Puss in Boots to give him his last murder. But yeah, amazing. The best villain I've seen of last year, I must say. I don't know, man. When it comes to villains of last year, this might be number one in my opinion. He is the best villain. Surprisingly, an amazing villain that I did not expect to be so good, but he is so fucking good. Performances all around, top notch. All the actors did a splendid job. The direction by Mr. Joel Crawford is great. I love the animation. I love the direction. It looks so damn good. It's just so creative, and I really did enjoy that. I thought the creativity in this film was booming all around. The writing was top notch. The dialogue is amazing. I love the characters. I love the writing in this film. The dialogue is top notch. It's funny as heck, and it's very old fashioned. You very much can tell there's passion to the Western and the Zorros and the Mexican heroes and shit. I felt like there's love to that craft in this film, and I thought they did it beautifully. The chemistry between everybody's great, specifically, of course, Puss in Boots and Salma Hayek. They work beautifully as usual. I thought both of them have great chemistry. The three of the bears are great. I love those three bears and Florence Pugh. I thought their chemistry was just really beautiful. I thought you really do care for that family, surprisingly. And the three, the heroes, the freaking Perro, Antonio Banderas, Salma Hayek, those three are amazing together. They really do lead this film from beginning to end, and I thought all three of them together was amazing, and I thought all three worked beautifully together. The music is great. I love the old school music of the freaking mascadors and shit like that. I thought that was awesome. The animation is freaking remarkable. The animation is amazing. Again, the creativity, everything about it is so creative and so fun that you just sit there just enjoying every minute of it. And all around, I fucking love this movie. From beginning to end, I was so surprised. I did not expect to like this movie that much, and I absolutely loved it. Easily could have been on my top 10 list, without a doubt. I love this movie, and for that, I'm giving it, without a doubt, a 5 out of 5 stars. This film is amazing. I am very much looking forward to hopefully the future film of Shrek. I hope they fucking do it. You all have to understand, I grew up on it. I was there. I was singing All-Star, ladies and gentlemen. I was hyped. And I saw, actually, if I remember correctly, I saw Forever After in theaters. I remember seeing that movie in theaters. Of course, not the best movie looking back, but it was cool. I saw Shrek in theaters. So hopefully Mike Myers comes back, Eddie Murphy, all these characters, because I'd fucking love to see a Shrek 5. So, yeah. Those are my thoughts for Puss in Boots. A surprise, without a doubt, one of the biggest surprises of the year. I didn't expect to love it as much. And yeah, great. Amazing film. So, see you guys in the next review, guys. Bye.